Speaking of incompetence, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim have fired their general manager. Perry Minasian, out. 36-49. Third worst in the American League. John Mozeliak is officially the interim general manager. So I thought about this, and you see Perry's face right here. I think that Arte Moreno is the worst owner in all of sports. I really believe that. And Perry is clueless, and he deserved to be fired, but it's also simultaneously not his fault. So here's a picture of Shohei Ohtani shaking Arte Moreno's hand. Arte Moreno was going to sell the team, and fans rejoiced. They were dancing in the street. And then I think he decided not to sell the team out of spite. Arte Moreno, I firmly believe, is the devil in disguise. You see oftentimes, California Post has all the videos, a lot of fans in Anaheim, they make news, they go viral for singing and dancing and chanting for Arte to sell the team. I really think if Rob Manfred is awake, and there are a lot of bad owners in baseball, the Rockies, terrible, John Fisher with the A's going from Oakland to Sacramento, eventually to Vegas, he's terrible. Pirates owner is terrible. Arte Moreno is the worst. And they have turned a Southern California market into a totally irrelevant wasteland. The Angels have the longest droughts of not making the playoffs in baseball right now, 11 years. And frankly, it feels even longer than that. You look at the Angels, and a couple years ago, Perry wanted to trade Shohei Ohtani because he wasn't coming back to the baseball team. And Arte Moreno wouldn't let him, saying, well, we're going to re-sign him. On what planet did you think Shohei Ohtani wanted to be part of this mess? They had Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout and couldn't make the playoffs. Shohei Ohtani and Mike Trout, and they couldn't make the playoffs. Moreno won't let his executives rebuild, won't let him develop a farm system. He's not only a bad guy by all accounts, he's meddlesome. And I really think he hates the fans. Like, I think he genuinely wants to screw the fans and stick it to them. I feel bad for Mike Trout. I know he signed the contract. I know he could have signed with the Philadelphia Phillies. He's from, obviously, South Jersey. That would have been great. He roots for the Eagles. Instead, he hitches his wagon to this guy, Arte Moreno, the absolute worst. Perry Minasian, 5+ years since 2021, was .392 and .500 as the general manager. One of 4 teams, over the last 5 seasons in baseball that have not made the playoffs. Pirates, Rockies, Nationals, and obviously the Anaheim Angels. And here's the thing, if you understand Angels history and tradition. The Angels have it. They genuinely do. The Angels, for so many years, in the 80s, the 90s, then finally they get over the hump, 2002, the late, great Garrett Anderson and Troy Glass and those fun-to-watch teams. I mean, they get over the hump, they win the World Series. The fan base, unbelievable. The ambiance used to be great. The rally monkey, everything about it. Celebrities would go to the games. They would have the stadium packed. Now, you don't have anyone in the ballpark unless you're openly rooting for the owner to sell the damn team. And they're right. The worst feeling as a sports fan is when you know your team's dead on arrival. And normally in baseball, there are 2 levels, right? Haves and have-nots when it comes to what you can spend. The Angels are in a monster market. They're a have. They spend money. They have no idea how to spend money because Moreno says, yeah, get me Anthony Rendon. Remember him? He hates baseball. He comes from the Washington Nationals after they won the World Series, collected the money, and basically gave all the fans and Arte the proverbial middle finger, the double bird. That's how bad it was. I mean, think about all the nonsense and shenanigans and lawsuits and deaths and everything that has transpired with this pathetic organization. And it all stems from the top. I mean, firing the general manager, sure. But we're talking about an absolute disgrace of a baseball team. And now these fans have to watch Shohei Ohtani. He's going to win another MVP, doing his thing right down the road. Brutal. Absolutely, positively brutal.